Life is not about chasing happiness. It is about awakening to impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Yet once these truths are fully seen, and all clinging to them released, a deeper happiness dawns, one that outshines every fleeting joy life offers. After weathering the full spectrum of life, gain and loss, victory and defeat, success and failure, honor and disgrace, praise and blame, the mind no longer wavers. It rests calm, clear, empty, and pure. This is the true aim of spiritual practice, to see all phenomena exactly as they are, to move through every rise and fall of existence, while abiding in unshakable calm, lucid clarity, spacious emptiness, and pristine purity. Life is not a garden planted for endless bloom. It is a river that carves stone, a wind that scatters petals, a breath that arrives and departs. We chase happiness like children chasing fireflies, hands open, hearts hopeful, only to watch the light slip between our fingers again and again. But perhaps the deepest happiness is not found by grasping, but by finally understanding why we can never hold it. Life whispers three truths, ancient as stars. First, impermanence. Every wave rises only to kiss the shore and dissolve. Every laughter echoes once, then fades into the hush of evening. The face you love today will wear tomorrow's lines, and the hand you hold will one day rest empty. Nothing endures, not joy, not sorrow, not even the you who feels them. Second, suffering. It hides inside every attachment like a thorn in silk. We reach for beauty and feel the sting of its leaving. We build castles of certainty and watch the tide claim them grain by grain. Dukkha is not cruelty. It is the quiet law that says, to cling is to ache. Third, non-self. There is no unchanging island in the stream called me. Thoughts drift like autumn leaves on water. Feelings flare and vanish like sparks from a dying fire. The body renews itself cell by cell, yet we insist there is a permanent owner inside. Look deeper. The self is a story told by wind to wind, beautiful, fleeting, and never quite solid. Here is the quiet revolution. Once these three truths are no longer ideas, but lived knowing, something extraordinary happens. You stop chasing. You stop fighting the river. You stop demanding that the petals stay on the branch forever. Impermanence ceases to be enemy. It becomes the tender hand that reminds you, this moment is holy because it passes. Suffering loses its deepest root, because there is no fixed self left to wound forever. Grief still walks beside you, but it no longer owns the house. Non-self blooms into vastness. The clenched fist opens. The small I dissolves into the sky, into breath, into the soft hum of being itself. And in that open space, a happiness arrives. Not the bright, fragile happiness of getting what we want, but something quieter, deeper, unbreakable. A happiness that does not depend on conditions, that does not flee when the wave recedes, that glows even in the shadow of loss. It is the peace of no longer needing to be someone, the joy of simply being part of the great flowing, the freedom of loving without chains. This happiness surpasses all others, because it asks for nothing in return. It is the sun rising whether anyone watches or not. It is the river singing its ancient song, content to disappear into the sea. So perhaps life was never about finding happiness after all. It was about realizing the three truths, and then gently, courageously, letting them set us free. In that release, we do not lose the world. We finally touch it, raw, radiant, whole, without the veil of mine and forever. Breathe. Watch one petal fall. Feel the breath rise and fall. And know, this ordinary moment is already bathed in the happiness that has no opposite.